So what exactly is critical race theory? And why is it dangerous? And why we must push back from it? Critical race theory has nothing to do with healing racism. That's right, let me repeat that. Critical race theory has nothing to do with healing racism. Critical race theory is actually a tool to push neo-Marxist cultural revolution in America. It is used to attack American foundational principles, and it claims that all institutions are inherently racist in America. In other words, we have systemic racism. Critical race theory is about undermining America. Its ultimate goal is to destroy culture and the church. The key words are right here: critical theory. Critical theory. Critical theory was developed by a group of Marxist communists in Germany called the Frankfurt School. This is the 1930s. They said that we can criticize and should criticize society to force a change in that society into new directions. Now, this took hold in the 1950s in colleges and intellectual circles. Then it bled into our law schools and in our literary criticism, and now it is being forced upon school systems from kindergarten to grade 12. In other words, our children are being indoctrinated by this anti-God, anti-American, anti-cultural philosophy. We are suffering from what's called cultural Marxism, which came from another communist named Antonio Gramsci, an Italian. He said that the battle in America would not be between economic classes, the rich and poor, as normal communism attests to. Rather, he said that the battle in America will be between the dominant versus the weak cultural class struggle, therefore cultural Marxism or neo-Marxism. For example, blacks will be considered underprivileged, and that will go against whites who are considered privileged. So the idea is to create division and tension, even where there really is not that great division or tension. The whole problem is, the whole goal is a kind of a dialectic, a battle between two opposite things. And this all came out of the Communist Manifesto of 1848, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, who said that life is about a dominant versus a weak economic class struggle based upon the philosophy of dialectical materialism. The goal of all this is here: replace Western civilization, capitalism, and the church with atheistic Marxist ideology through force, manipulation, deceit, coercion, and by confusing the real meaning of words and couching their ideology in attractive words such as tolerance, equality, love, and acceptance. Critical race theory is one of the most dangerous threats to America and to the life and freedom of the church, our freedom to live our faith, no matter what that faith is, especially if it's the Catholic faith. We'll see tomorrow more about how this cultural Marxism is taking over our culture and threatening our culture and the church.